Voices clash and hearts take flight. We've built our walls, we've drawn our lines, but deep inside we long to find a way to bridge the gap, turn our fears to hope. Hand in hand we'll rise again, together we can cope. Through the storms and darkest nights, we'll find the strength to heal. In the unity of love, our wounds will slowly seal.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Bridging the Gap. My name is David James. Just want to take a few moments and just, first of all, thank all of our guests and co-hosts that we've had in this first year with Bridging the Gap, as we have had many different interviews, many different gatherings, chopping it up, and I really believe that it has been definitely a blessing. It truly has, and we're looking forward to doing many, many great shows. Now, I want to just cover this one thing about with our shows. Our shows are not, first of all, like I always like to tell people, we are local producers with PAC 14. Our shows are not the information that is provided by PAC 14, meaning it's the thought and feeling of PAC 14, but we do appreciate that Public Access Channel allows us to use this platform to bring forth information. The information we bring forth, or the people that we have on the shows, everything's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But here's the great thing about Bridging the Gap is we do just that. The difference between misinformation or disinformation and information, a lot of time, is communication. So we like to allow this to be the place where information is spread. And again, it's not everybody's cup of tea what you hear. We have Republicans, we have Democrats, we have independents, and we may even have a couple that don't even vote. But everybody's voice is important. We look forward to every setting, whether we're talking about the school board, whether we're doing the executive decision, whether we're talking to visitors from out of town that happen to have an impact on the society as a leader, as an elected leader, community leader. We want to have all come out and, share. There's a lot going on in our world, and if we're not careful, many times people use telecommunications to bring forth their own agenda. Well, here at Bridging the Gap, I will promise you that we will never make it about what we want, but we're bringing forth what the community needs, and that's information. So I just want to take a few moments and say that, and say once again, we thank each and every guest host, just everyone, the viewer. We appreciate all of you, the critic, and the ones that actually like what we're putting forth. And again, we're not going to stop here. We're going to keep bridging that gap. In an attempt to make sure that we keep our audience informed on what we'll be doing here on Bridging the Gap, I want to quickly go over what our next few shows will be on. We have a show coming up on next week, and we're going to be having a candidate that's running for the Board of Education, Kanisha Lacole, and we're going to be hearing from her, and we're going to be talking to her about some of the things that are going on in our schools, the violence, the curricular, the environment. We're going to be definitely starting to talk about those things, because these things are important to each and every person that has a child in those schools, each and every person that's paying taxes, that's each and every person. And we really want to hear what our potential elected leaders, how they feel about these things. So we'll be talking to Kanisha in this week to come. And the week following that, we will have our executive decision. This will be the third executive decision that we've had, and we'll be sitting down with the county executive once again and going over some of the things that have been said in this last month and concerns that we know that are facing our community. We will have, my wife, of course, Keisha James on, but we'll also be having Pax Garcia, our newest co-host, and he will be part of the executive decision. We like to take that opportunity opportunity to make sure each and every person that's in the county that wants to know what's going on behind closed doors with the county executive's office, it makes sure people know what's going on, but it also gives the audience, while we're preparing for that in this next week or so, it gives the those that are listening the opportunity to reach out to Bridging the Gap, which you can easily reach out to us at bridgingthegap238@gmail. You can reach out with questions. We try to do the executive decision in 3 different sections or segments, so we can have different people ask the questions. We are also trying our best to bring in Bishop Anthony Dickerson also for the executive decision, because I know there's definitely things we've been doing with the rents too high that we would like to ask the top elected county official about. So we're going to be working on that for our executive decision segment that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Following that, we will be, actually, this is going to be a really exciting one. We're going to be sitting down with Mark Thompson. Mark Thompson, I've known for many years. He's a minister. He's worked with Wycomico County Schools. He's now working in another county with schools. He's also sits on many boards. He's very active in community. He's also the director of Adopt a Block, or maybe there's a newer director, but he's definitely overseeing Adopt a Block. He's kind of the information tank, if you will. And I'm excited to be able to sit down with him, along with, I know for a fact on that show would also be Bishop Anthony Dickerson and Pastor Craig Mitchell, as we talk about how the rent is too high. We talk about many things that are facing our communities and do exactly what this show is all about. We're going to bridge that gap. We're going to sit down and talk about these things. But those are the 3 shows that we've got coming up that we have scheduled. I'm excited for those. We possibly will be able to put other shows in between there, and we'll definitely keep you informed. But we want to make sure you, the audience, or the person watching it, the follower of Bridging the Gap, knows what's coming up.